I prefer going towards something like the Renata here. You can still take the Demolish Rune and be fine.
We look at Fnatic.
Pressure to get those plates, but if they find a bit of an angle here, they can poke them down. If they can interrupt the Decimating Smash, it looks like they're going to go for the 4-man dive. Just try to take Broken Blade out of the equation. Not going to interrupt the Q, it's not going to matter. Dive will be clean, Broken Blade.
Theory, the sieging power bot side should be quicker. Broken Blade trying to get to the tower.
Under tower, handshake back is good. Nice follow-up, pushing him away. Decimating Smash though, gonna hit 2 members. Broken Blade gonna have the passive as well. And already Oscar's down, that's the passive. They need to kill Broken Blade as quickly as they can to stop him from taking Oscar out. The healing isn't enough. Oscar is gonna survive.
Fnatic with 2 kills on the board. The crucial thing to keep track of here. Oh, hang on, are they going to dive him again?
Broken Blade, TP gone, he's out of all the resources he has. One more Zac passive and maybe he can take Oscar, but the heal for extra movement speed. Oh, no. Way to stop it.
Gonna look for the dive. BB should be able to collect the wave. He will fall again.
Broken Blade, handshake back, will drop, will try to clear the wave as best as he can, but he's just getting bullied over and over by Fnatic.
Broken Blade is not negative gaming, okay? His purpose and pursuit is to get as much farm and experience as he can.
Yes.
And while he is sacrificing some kills, TP now coming.
Decimating Smash does hit Jun before the second half of the handshake comes out. Hansama can now step up, but has to be careful. Noah's still quite strong. Has the flash, as does Jun, but wants to kick this fight off. Knows the handshake isn't quite there. Jun now going to be in trouble. Time bomb just ticking. Reset there. Not quite waiting it out so beautifully, but the reset is there for Jun. He manages to live. Perfect from the side of Fnatic. Yikes, snipes one. Tremor Sense now chasing down Jun. Sweeper as well, but Razork is here to cover. Hans getting taken out is perfect for Fnatic. Incredible patience from Jun.
Here comes Caps though with the collapse.
Baby Cage. Caps a little bit slow on the trigger. Needs to back up. Flash forward from Yike. Wants to commit for the kill. That's the ulti.
There's a ward in behind G2 as well in the middle of the lane.
It's about to tick. Zac could just TP down. Broken Blade trying to back away. Flash backwards. Gets a bit of a slowdown there. Arrow now coming in immediately. Broken Blade is forced to ult, but it just means that Hansama and Mickey X are now vulnerable. Hansama leaping out. Flash forward from Jun with the ulti. Mickey X going berserk in the backline of Fnatic, but it's a Lulu. It does absolutely nothing.
It doesn't open up an opportunity for Hansama to just take
Clearing the wave, lays down the cage, stun onto Razork. That tower's going to be a bit of a problem. Ulti now coming in. Cap's going to start to auto Mickey, but it's just 2 Yordles. Doesn't mean a whole heck of a lot. Yike now waiting. They get the TP out from Broken Blade at the very least. Kind of chaos here on the bottom side of the rift.
Keep attention as to what the lane assignments are. They sent the Tristana and both AD carries are mid. Here comes
Humanoid goes for the pushback onto Broken Blade. Maybe not the ideal target there because the knock up onto Oscar gets a bit more space. Clean handshake from Jun. Once again, Caps with a primordial burst to finish off Humanoid. Oscar managing to grab a bunch of healing. The bailout is there as well, but a solo in the mid lane. Noah must have overstepped into the Tristana, and now Oscar has been left for dead in a blink of an eye. G2. Hansama getting so much additional gold on top of the kill. Caps, though, now in trouble. Doesn't have a whole heck of a lot of mana, but again, the cage just creating so much space. Mickey, though, getting handshake back at Razork. That should be 1 dead Lulu. Now Hansama might be in trouble. Well, in a blink of an eye, they got it. In a blink of an eye, they might just give that advantage away. Yordle's running on the bottom side.
I think the problem is Mickey needs to open his eyes. He ends up walking directly into the bot lane where everyone in Fnatic is there. And just in this situation, it's just he's not going to be the one that kills Broken Blade, who's...
Jun. Flash handshake on the Caps. He's just solo making plays everywhere. Jun's an absolute... They're going to knock this tower down, very likely before the charge even comes in. Maybe just use it on the second tower. G2, big push on the bottom side. It's going to force Fnatic to respond. Oscar topside does have TP if he wants to join the play.
It sounds weird, but okay, Fnatic are actually going to go and look to play TP into the boss. They're looking for them.
Clearing mid. There's not really great flank boards. It would be a very long flank as Caps now pilots the Herald forward. Again, the hostile takeover from Jun. Nice place, but only going to connect on the Caps. Noah now going to be in trouble. Here comes the Rek'Sai. The bailout doesn't look like it's going to be enough. And now Broken Blade's just trying to get out. Excuse me, Yike trying to get out. Bit of a comedy of errors there as Broken Blade's also going to whiff. Humanoid's going to flash, and now Oscar goes in for the re-engage. They burned everything, and now Fnatic are going to try to take over the fight, but Hansama is still standing, and that is going to be a problem for the side of Fnatic. Hansama not quite finding the angles to attack yet, though. Oscar running, Razork running, Caps still alive. They've taken down so many of the supporting members, but they haven't. Wasn't the center of the story in this series, or it wasn't expected, but really showing up in this game one is Razork and Oscar looking to kick things off. Nice input buffer from Hansama, takes him out to safety, but it's Caps who's now in trouble. Doesn't even get the cage down. Humanoid, no whimsy this time. Mickey, lamb to the slaughter as Fnatic set up for their 3rd Drake.
That's big picks for Fnatic. Managing to get the 3rd Drake from themselves. Yes, it's an Ocean Dragon, but
not something we see as much on Azir these days, but it does mean for a faster Baron overall. Yike into the pit, hostile takeover there. Knockup is there. Razork not going to let him have it. Now Hansama needs to get the hell out. Knockup from Razork is clean though. He stops the jump. It's missed time by Hansama. He has to play this flawlessly, but Broken Blade kicking things off, gonna get the two-man knockup. Not quite able to find the knockback. Oscar now looking for a bit of backup, but Humanoid is already dead. Caps uncontested on the back line. The Dark Matters are gonna start to fly left and right. Mickey coming in. Hansama ready to go over the wall, but Fnatic had more members in the area. Again, a two-man knockup. Somebody stop this. Scion, Hansama leaping in. Knockback onto two. Noah wants to fire back, but he's just a lethality Varus. He doesn't have the sustained DPS. Jun and Noah on the retreat. Oscar Rinnan as well. Jun might just have to give his life. The hostile takeover is big though. Hansama needs to get away. He's tearing through Mickey's health bar, but it's Noah now. Hansama versus 3. Tristana needs one reset.
So Fnatic have a ton of vision, and G2, they need to try and break Fnatic.
Knock up onto Jun, a decent start. Broken Blade locked up. Varus ultimate hitting multiple people, and again, the hostile takeover is there. Razork uncontested. The baby cage not in range. Cat flashing out to safety, but a clean far side alteration, anticipating the flashback and another catch from Humanoid. G2 are being slaughtered in the mid lane at the hands of Fnatic, at the hands of Noah and Humanoid.
Fnatic said, we're happy to play your games, G2. We're happy to go against whatever you bring to the table. Because in game one, well, that was a little bit unfortunate. And now in 2024, it feels like history, at least in game one, is repeating itself as Fnatic have come out swinging in this game.
And it's only a single game, but it's important to remember that the finals have been the cap show, regardless of which org has backed him. And so for Fnatic to get one step closer to winning a title again in a post-Caps era, to prove that they are more than just the early days of League of Legends and the era of Caps, is a fantastic look for this organization. But it's a bit premature in this series. It's only a single game. G2 still have room to fight back in this one, but Oscar wants to end it here. Leaps in, is going to get 2 on the stun. Broken Blade does his best to interrupt. Cap still standing for a moment, but again, the ulti's coming in from Jun. The follow-up damage is there, and they're out of here. G2 got nothing left in game one. They tried the lane swap, but Fnatic were ready for it. They played it better. Jun everywhere on the map. The fight's cleaner. The tools stronger. Fnatic, a show of dominance in game one. This will not be a quick 3-0. It will not be an easy first seed for G2. Fnatic are here to play.
G2 have been rocked.